Now that you've watched your intro video of using Pixorial, we're going to look at our actual assignment for Project 6. This needs to be a video created on the reflection of the parable of the seeds. Remember, if you're forgotten what the parable of the seeds story is, if you click back on our professional development website and go to Project 4, you'll see there is our parable of the seeds. Remember, the sower sowing seeds and something happens to each of the different seeds where they fall. So that's what we're referring to in this project. So you're going to be creating a little video reflection of the parable of the seeds. You need to make sure you include a title slide, include one or more images, and have some sort of scrolling text of a reflection, add music, and then finally you're going to need to embed the video in an e-card and send it to me, so that way I'll see your completed project. So now we're going to walk through that actual project. You're going to go ahead and open up Chrome, log into Google Docs at www.docs.google.com/a/scesbluejays.org. Then I'm going to go ahead and go to Create Pixorial. Remember, we talked in the last video about how to add that to your Google Docs little toolbar. And I'm going to go ahead and start with my title. So I'll do text block. I'll call it Parable of the Seeds by my name. And I'm going to go ahead and change my background color to kind of go with the green to go with the seeds. And let's see, don't really like that font. Find something that I like. Okay, I'll go with that. And I'll leave it on for 3 seconds because that'll be plenty of time. Now, for this next part, I'm going to do a photo, and I had chosen something. I had uploaded a photo earlier, so you're going to need to make sure you find a photo, whether it's a photograph or just clip art or something that you found online. Somehow save a photo into Pixorial and then upload it, find it on your computer, and it'll bring it right in. So I'm going to click the one that I had, add photo. And then for this, I'm going to go ahead and edit. I'm going to change it up to 60 seconds. One of the things we kind of found when we did a project similar to this with the junior high kids is that if my picture wasn't on long enough, then it was really tricky to try and make it select the text that I wanted it to. So we can always change it later. So I'm going to overlay credits. Let's see. Now, one of the things that you will notice is that it doesn't really word wrap. So if I want it to stop spreading the text box wider and wider, I'm going to need to actually press the Enter key. I'm just going to do a one-sentence reflection. You can add as much or as little as you'd like, just to kind of get the practice. I'm going to go ahead and double space it so that way it does have a little more time. And I'm going to go ahead and make it very slow so you can see how it's changed the length of the box. Okay, now I'm looking at it and I see that, let's see, I'm going to test it out so far, see what we've got. Well, I'm going to drag it all the way back to the beginning. Now let's play it. 3 seconds of my title, and then it jumps into my reflection. And that looks good. I like that. Now let's say that I wanted to reduce the length of that now. So I'll come back and now I'll choose 20 seconds. Let's see. Still, it's a little bit too long, so I'll bring it even down shorter to 15. Now it's looking like it's not long enough. We'll go back. Sometimes it's a little trial and error. I want to make sure that this light purple bar is shorter than the dark purple bar, because this dark purple one is showing me how long the photo is going to be there, and the light purple is showing me how long my text is going to be there. And there's always things you can tweak. You can tweak the text speed, the amount of text, the length of the photo, lots of things that I can do. I'm going to go ahead and add song. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, maybe not that. Having a tough time finding something I like. Let's see. Alright. um. Alright. I'm going to add that track. Again, the same thing that happened to us in the example. I'm going to click and drag my music track to the beginning. My entire video is lasting 21 seconds, so I'm going to do the same thing with my music because I do want it to last the entire time. I'm going to save. And I'll call it Parable of the Seeds. Once it completes its save, I'm going to finalize my movie. And then you're going to need to wait for a while for it to finish finalizing. But we're going to go ahead and show you the next step. So we'll pretend here's my completed one. I will click on my completed video once it finishes processing. Share a video card. I am going to choose whichever one I want. I'm going to do it as a thank you card. I like the one with the pretty flowers. We're going to go ahead, call it Parable of the Seeds. And you can enter whatever message you want. Click on Continue. If I'm not currently one of your contacts, you'll click on Add Contact. You can put my first name and my email address, which is going to be ccarluen@sesbluejays.org. Save. So let's see. We'll go back. It didn't like that I already had it, so we'll just do that one more time real quick. Thank you. Mother's Day. We'll change it to Parable of the Seeds. Continue. And then I'll click it since I know that it's there. And send. Uh-oh. Let's try it one more time. So there we go. Parable of the Seeds. Continue. Seems to be having a little error right now, but it should pop up something saying that your video was completed. If you have any complications with it, please just send me an email and we'll work through it together. Thanks.